Have you ever looked up and caught your dog just staring at you? No barking, no tail wag, no begging. Just quiet eyes locked on you like they're trying to say something. And in that moment, it feels a little spooky, but also kind of sweet. Here's the truth most dog owners don't realize. When your dog stares at you in silence, it's usually not random. It's emotional. It's personal. And it often means more than, "I want food." Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, Sarah, has a rescue dog named Milo. One night, she was sitting on the couch, scrolling her phone, feeling tired after a rough day. Milo walked over, sat down across from her, and just stared. No whining. No pawing. Just staring. Sarah laughed and said, "What? What do you want?" But Milo didn't move. He just stayed there, calm and quiet, like he was waiting for something deeper than a treat. And that's when Sarah realized maybe Milo wasn't asking for anything. Maybe he was checking on her. If your dog does this, you're not alone. And today, I'm going to show you what your dog's silent stare really means, what they might be feeling, and how you should respond in a way that builds trust instead of confusion. First, the most emotional reason your dog stares at you is simple: connection. Dogs don't talk with words. They talk with eyes, body language, and energy. When your dog stares at you calmly, it can be their way of saying, "You're my person. I'm here with you." Think about it like this. When you love someone, sometimes you just look at them. Not because you need something, but because you feel safe. You feel close. You feel bonded. Many dogs do the same thing. They stare at you because they love you, and because your face is their favorite thing to look at. Sometimes your dog will stare at you when you're cooking, cleaning, or just sitting quietly. It's like they're saying, "I don't care what we're doing. I just want to be near you." Second, your dog might be reading you. This one surprises a lot of people. Dogs are experts at noticing tiny changes in you. Your voice, your breathing, your posture, even the way you walk into a room. So if you've had a stressful day, your dog can feel it. If you're sad, your dog often knows before you even say a word. That silent stare might be your dog checking your mood, watching your face like a little emotional detective. Have you ever noticed your dog staring more when you're upset? Or when you're sick? Or when you're just sitting quietly thinking? That's not an accident. Dogs are wired to watch their humans, because in their world, you are the center of everything. Third, sometimes your dog is waiting for guidance. This is a big one, especially with smart dogs. Dogs don't just live in your house. They live in your routines. And many dogs are always looking for the next clue. Are we going outside? Are we playing? Is it dinner time? Are we leaving? So your dog might stare at you in silence because they're waiting for you to lead. They're watching for your next move. You'll see this a lot if you grab your keys and your dog freezes and stares. Or if you walk toward the leash and your dog locks in like, "Is it happening? Is it happening right now?" It's not always demand. Sometimes it's trust. They're saying, "Tell me what's next. I'm ready." Fourth, your dog may be trying to communicate a need, but quietly. Yes, sometimes the stare really does mean they want something. But it's not always food. It could be, "I need to go outside." Or, "My water bowl is empty." Or, "My tummy feels weird." Or even, "I'm uncomfortable." Some dogs don't bark or whine when they need help. They just stare and hope you understand. This is common with gentle dogs, older dogs, or dogs who learn that being quiet is safer. So here's a simple test. If your dog is staring and then glancing toward the door, they might need a potty break. If they stare and then glance at the counter, maybe they smell food. If they stare and then lick their lips or swallow a lot, they might feel anxious or unsure. If they stare and their body looks stiff, they might be uncomfortable. Your job is to look at the full picture, not just the eyes. Because the eyes are the message, but the body is the explanation. Fifth, the stare can be a sign of anxiety or stress. Now let's talk about the part nobody wants to hear, but every dog owner needs to know. Not every stare is sweet. Sometimes it's a warning sign. If your dog stares with a stiff body, closed mouth, and stillness that feels tense, that can mean they're nervous, or guarding something, or feeling trapped. This kind of stare can happen around food bowls, bones, toys, or even a favorite spot on the couch. It can also happen if your dog is overwhelmed. Like when strangers come over, kids are loud, or another dog is too close. This stare is your dog saying, "I don't feel okay right now." And if you ignore it, the next step could be a growl or a snap. Not because your dog is bad, but because they're scared and they don't know what else to do. So if the stare feels intense, don't punish it. Don't stare back aggressively. Don't yell. Instead, stay calm. Give them space. And remove whatever is stressing them out if you can. Because a calm dog looks soft. A stressed dog looks frozen. Sixth, sometimes your dog stares because they learned it works. Let's be honest, dogs are smart. If your dog stares at you and you always respond by talking, petting, feeding, or getting up, your dog learns. Oh wow! That stare gets results. And then it becomes their favorite tool. They're not manipulating you in a mean way. They're just learning your language. It's like when a toddler realizes, if I look cute, I get attention. Same idea. So if your dog stares, and you don't want to reward it every time, try this. Wait for a calm behavior you like. Maybe they sit politely. Maybe they lie down. Then reward that. That way, your dog still feels seen, but they also learn good manners. Now here's the big question. What should you do when your dog stares at you in silence? First, don't ignore it completely. Your dog is reaching out in the only way they can. Second, don't assume it's always food. Sometimes it's love. Sometimes it's stress. Sometimes it's a question. Third, respond with calm energy. You can softly say their name. You can blink slowly and relax your face. You can offer gentle petting if they enjoy it. Or you can take a moment to check what they might need. And here's something really powerful you can do. Talk to them like they matter. Not in a baby voice. Not like a joke. But like they're part of your life. Because they are. Say, "Hey buddy, I'm here." Or, "You okay?" Or, "I love you too." Your dog may not understand every word, but they understand your tone. They understand your heart. And over time, that silent stare becomes something beautiful. It becomes a little moment where your dog says, "You're my safe place." And you get to say back, "And you're mine." So next time your dog stares at you in silence, don't rush past it. Pause for 1 second. Look at them gently. And remember, That might be your dog's way of loving you without making a sound. If your dog does this, comment below and tell me what your dog's name is and when they stare at you the most. I read every comment. And if you want more videos that help you understand what your dog is really thinking, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the more you understand your dog, the deeper your bond becomes.